Before we get into the video, if you're looking for top quality sample packs, preset packs and templates for your music production, they're entirely royalty free. You can use them in your own productions and learn from them. If you're interested, check out the link in the description and enjoy the video. What's good people, it's Losa bbrights and I am back with a brand new video. Today's video is going to be quite a different one from my usual stuff. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a deep cinematic vocal like WW, ANG and some other artists like that. I'm going to be showing you how to create a similar vocal in songs like WW's Rave Culture, ANG's song Rave City and their song with Sabres called Home Run. If you listen to them tracks you hear some very deep cinematic vocals. It's very nice, it can create a very nice atmosphere. Also KEVU's Rave Is Our Cure. Similar vocals to that. I created a similar vocal in my part 10 of my WW from start to finish, so I thought I'd make a tutorial on how to make that. So I'm going to create a simple break, some 5 or so elements. I'll show you what I'll come up with and then we'll move on to the main part of the video, which is the vocal. So I hope you enjoy and let's get straight into this. So as the main part of this video is showing you how to create a vocal, I didn't want to waste your time creating the break and going through sound and stuff like that. So if you want me to make a tutorial on how to make a big room festival break, I can definitely do that in another video. But for this video specifically, I'm going to be showing you how to make a vocal. 6 elements here. I have a choir, a chord arp, some regular chord synth, an Avenger synth from the VPS Avenger, a pluck and a respace. I'm going to show you each individual element quickly. Don't want to waste too much time. So this is the choir. This is the chord arp. That is from Doom 2. That is from Silent 1. This is from VPS Avenger. This is from Doom 2 as well. And this is from Spire. Just a simple respace. That's in the factory preset 1 bank. Altogether it sounds like this. I'm going to mute the Avenger chords for now because they're very CPU heavy. If I just play them on their own, you can see the CPU shoots up. Goes to 67. Very CPU intensive plugin, so we're going to mute that for now as I'm recording as well. But that's what I have so far. So now we're going to turn everything down quite a bit. So we're going to double click and drag, or you can hold Shift and Control and you can manually select. And we're going to turn these down so we can give some headroom for the vocal because the vocal is going to sit on top of all this. I'd just like to point out there are 3 main things you need for this. Obviously your mic is very important, plugins and the actual sound of the voice. So the sound of the voice is very important. If you don't have a good sounding voice or the actual voice you're working with that someone else who's recorded doesn't sound good enough, then the plugins won't really save it. Of course, the better the mic, the better quality voice. My mic isn't the best of quality. I'm planning on upgrading soon, but for now we're going to keep it as it is. My voice is quite deep naturally, so all I have to do is really just put on kind of an American accent. It doesn't have to be American, but all the vocals in the songs I mentioned at the start of the video are American. So I'm going to record some basic vocals, basic words and speech, and then I'll be back afterwards and show you what I come up with. So this is the vocal I recorded. I've recorded 2 sections here. I've recorded an 8-bar voice speech thing just for the first part of the break, and obviously the pluck will come in. And I've got this section here where it will have a nice cashmere impact. It will say this line here: "Welcome to our rave." And then we'll have like a big super saw climax here. It's just an example of what could happen in the track. So I'm going to play you what I have, just dry, straight from what I recorded from my mic. Like I said, it's not the best of quality. I need to improve my mic and upgrade my mic. But for now, this is what I have to do. So this is what I have so far. So I've turned the actual synths and the break elements down very low. So now I'll see what it sounds like. As the music unites us as one big family, and the people around you share the same love for dance music. Let the energy and happiness lift you up into a place you've never experienced before. And of course the pluck will come in, and then like I said, it will have a nice impact. Welcome to our rave. And then right here we'll have like a big superstore climax, extra leads, superstore chords, effects, impact, all the stuff you expect in a festival track. There is quite a lot of things that go into this vocal. Lyrics are quite important, or the actual words you're using has to match the track or match the actual theme you're going for. This is sort of something you would play at a festival, Ultra, Tomorrowland, stuff like that. So that's what I've gone with there. It's also quite similar to KEVU's Rave Is Our Cure. There's some similarities and some differences, but Now we can move on. So we're going to chop that there. We're going to chop this, and we're going to add this into the mixer. And then we're going to start with the processing. So the plugin I'm going to use is Infected Mushrooms Manipulator. I see Maurice West use it quite a bit. But the plugin I would recommend instead of Manipulator is Little Altar Boy by Sound Toys, I believe. I don't have that plugin, unfortunately, so I can't be using that. But I definitely would recommend that over this one. But there's some similar sounds and similar knobs that do the same thing. It's just Little Altar Boy does have some better sounding presets. There is a lot of presets on here as well. Like I could go through some of these and play you some. As the music unites us as one big family.
And the people around you should
Love for dance. It's just, we might as well create our own one. So we're going to go with the initial preset, the init preset, as the music. And the first thing I always do is turn the formant down. So I wouldn't recommend going any lower than 5.
As the music unites us as one big family. The people around you share the same love for dance.
as the music unites.
So I usually turn it down 2 or 3.
As the music unites us as one big family.
But before I do that, I always try and get the perfect pitch. Obviously, we're pitching it down to get the deep cinematic vocal.
As the music unites us as one big family.
So I'm not a big fan of the actual pitch sound of this, so we could pitch this down 2 manually. See what it sounds like this.
As the music unites us as one big family. And the people around you share the same love for dance. As the music unites us as one big family.
What I've done here is I've pitched it down 2 semitones manually, just from the actual pitch, time, stretch, and FL Studio. I'm not a big fan of the way the pitch sounds inside Manipulator, which is why I recommend Sound Toys Little Altar Boy, because just the pitch sounds a lot more cleaner on there. Next, I always add a Camel Crusher with the British Clean preset. It's the cleanest sounding distortion out of the Camel Crusher plugin. I don't need to go any further, everyone uses this preset.
As the music unites us as one big family. And the people around.
And we turn the mix down to 50%.
As the music unites us as one big family.
That boosts it out very nicely. Next, we're going to add a Parametric EQ2 to clean up some of the frequencies. The Camel Crusher and the Manipulator create a lot of bass and low frequencies, so we're going to chop them out.
As the music unites us as one big family.
You don't want too much low frequencies because it will clash with the bass, of course. It goes to the same as a kick and bass. If there's bass in your vocal, there's a lot of bass, then you want to take a lot of it out so it doesn't clash with your bass in the actual track.
As the music unites us as one big family. And the people around you share.
I always use multiple EQs rather than doing it all on one.
As the music unites us as one big family. And the people around you share the same love for dance music.
Next, I'm going to add a compressor, just because you want everything to sound the same. You want to bring the quiet bits up and bring the loud bits down. I always use the control or total control preset from Pro QC.
As the music unites us as one big family.
I've gone with the spoken word squeeze just because we are essentially speaking words. We're saying a script. It hasn't got any timing or melody to it.
As the music unites us as one big family. And the people around you share the same love for dance music.
So now let's see what it sounds like with the track.
As the music unites us as one big family. And the people around you share the same love for dance music. Let the energy and happiness lift you up into a place you've never experienced before.
Now, 2 main things that I'm missing, of course, is reverb and delay. They are very, very important to your vocal. They create atmosphere. You could add them into the mix chain you have, or you could link them to another one. You could just click this and sidechain to this track, and then turn this all the way up. Add a reverb. So, for example, we'll add Fruity Reverb 2. And then we'll add Progressive House Reverb. Turn the low cut up a bit, turn the high cut up, and turn this down.
As the music unites us as one big family.
And on the actual vocal chain, if you add a Fruity Send, and then right click this and send to Insert 10.
Music unites us as one big family.
If you mute this, you can just hear the reverb, and then we can add an EQ.
As the music unites us as one big family. And the people around you share the same love for dance music.
As you can see, I'm just EQing out the reverb low end, not the actual vocal reverb.
As the music unites us as one big family. And the people around you share.
Now we're going to add a stereo enhancer.
As the music unites us as one big family. And the people around you share the same love for dance music.
If I turn it all the way down, obviously there's no reverb. So this controls the reverb essentially.
As the music unites us as one big family. And the people around you share the same love for dance music. Let the energy and happiness lift you up into a place you've never experienced before.
So then here I'm going to add Fruity Delay. We're going to add a Fruity Delay 3. Right click, ping pong, and then turn the wet down because it's very, very aggressive.
As the music unites us as one big family. and the people around you share the same love for dance music. Let the energy and happiness lift you up into a place you've never experienced before.
Then we're going to add one final EQ after all this processing, just to do some final EQ and adjustments.
As the music unites us as one big family.
So my mic is quite resonant around the 2 kHz range. So let's see what it sounds like if we add a Reese bass.
As the music unites us as one big family, and the people around you share the same love for dance music. Let the energy and happiness lift you up into a place you've never experienced before.
And if we add an impact here for an example, just to get an idea of what it would sound like.
Welcome to our rave.
That's a basic idea. 2 things I'd like to point out. My mic quality is pretty bad, so that's why it doesn't sound as great as it can be. Mic quality is very, very important, but this is what you can do with just basic, mainly FL native plugins. The only ones we haven't used is Camel Crusher, which is free, the Infective Mushroom, and the Pro Q. So this is the basic idea of what it sounds like. I'll play it through one more time.
As the music unites us as one big family, and the people around you share the same love for dance music. Let the energy and happiness lift you up into a place you've never experienced before. Welcome to our rave.
So the 2 things I would actually do, or it's actually one thing, it just applies to both this and this, is I would make a reverb reverse of this specific tone right here. Because then we could do a reverse reverb. Undo that. And then the same with Welcome to Our Rave. So I'm going to do a quick edit cut and do a reverse reverb just to show you that it can improve the vocal a bit more. So yeah, I'm going to do the reverse reverb and I'll speak to you afterwards. So I've just done some 2 simple reverse reverbs just to sweep into the vocal to create a nice effect. So this is the final result. We're going to play through and then we're going to end the video. So I hope you enjoy it and let's see what I've come up with.
As the music unites us as one big family, and the people around you share the same love for dance music. Let the energy and happiness lift you up into a place you've never experienced before. Welcome to our rave.
And that is what I've come up with. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you learned anything, smash the like button, helps the channel grow and I really appreciate it. My next video will be a new part of my progressive house from start to finish, so people waiting for that, don't you worry, that's coming very soon. I've been working very hard on my own original EDM tracks. I've got quite a few going at the moment. I've got a good selection of festival tracks coming very soon. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe, produce music, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Take care.